Hello everyone! Today I'm gonna do a quick review of this bag I bought from the 25p collection. I bought this bag intended to be an everyday bag, and boy, I sure have been using it every single day for the past 90 days. So the reason why I use it so much, one is because I really like the bag, and second because I want to test out these fasteners they use at the end of the chain strap, because this kind of toggle chain strap, I've never have any bags like this, so I wasn't sure how strong these will be. So I figured I should test these out sooner rather than later. And also, I figured this is a perfect time to do a review because I've had a few people asking me if this bag's still available. And the answer is yes. I saw one in my local boutique about a week ago because they had a restock. Even if you don't see it in your local boutique and you still want to have one, you can ask them to order it from other boutique as long as they still have them in the system. And also you notice the chain's very dainty, right? And I wasn't sure how these points of connection, there are two of these connection on the front of the bag and then two more on the other side. So I wasn't sure how well these will hold together. Because when you fill the bag up, it could get kind of heavy. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, it could get heavy, and I wasn't sure how the way they attach to the bag can just, hold on. But so far it's been pretty good. Like, I don't feel like it's flimsy at all. I feel like it's very well built. And I'm pretty impressed with the dainty chain. It's pretty strong and pretty sturdy. So majority of the time I carry this bag crossbody, and something you have to be aware of is if you have a jacket with like rough zipper, it might end up scratching the chain. I mean, that's just inevitable. So you do have to be careful with that. But so far when I check the condition of this chain, the strap here is still in excellent condition. But then it's only been 3 months. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen in 3 years, right? There is one thing I like to point out though. You see the natural opening of the purse once you unzip it, it's actually quite narrow. And because of that, I don't use any SLG made with delicate material like lambskin, or I don't even use the Chanel SLG with this bag. I've been using this key pouch as a wallet from Louis Vuitton. This one is size small. I find this one is perfect because even when I accidentally scratch against the zipper from the bag, like, I don't feel too bad because this material is quite resilient and it doesn't really leave any marks. You hear that? That's gonna happen more with this bag because the opening is kind of narrow. So that's definitely something you have to be aware of if you're considering getting this bag. Just to show you quickly what I have in here. A lip balm, house key, and my car key. Let's see, I think I have about 8 cards here, but you could definitely fit way more than 8. It's roomy enough. You could still put your AirPods in here if you want. So I think it's such a great purchase. I've been using it every single day since I got it. So if you're looking for an SLG with high functionality and reasonable price, I would say totally get this one. I know the wait time is very long, but I honestly think it's totally worth it. Anyways, back to my bag review. Besides my key pouch and my cell phone, I have a pack of tissue in here, my hand cream, hand sanitizer in here. This one is my blush and my lipstick. And there's still room for other things, but these are usually the things I carry with me. And there is a back pocket right here, but I haven't found a need to use it yet because I just put everything in my LV key pouch. It's a small bag, but you can still fit quite a lot in here. So I was curious to see the weight of all the items I was carrying around with me because I don't want to overstress the bag, right? Because the bag looks so dainty and fragile, even though I know it isn't fragile. I was definitely surprised to see like it was over a pound. I mean, if I easily add an AirPod in here, I think it will reach like a pound and a half. The bag itself weighs almost a pound, so with all the items inside, you're looking at 2.5 pounds to maybe 3 pounds, depends on what you put in there. So the reason I mentioned about that is because when you look at the end of the shoulder strap, it's connected by these toggle fastener, and I worry these toggle might like give out over time. Because if there's going to be any breakage of the chain, that's likely where it's going to happen. When you look at this part here, the ring part, this part is actually soldered closed, so I feel pretty good about that. It's pretty secure, and also it's very well soldered to the bar here. So it's like one solid piece, so that's not going to give out at all. That's perfect. But when you look at this, the first link right here, I didn't check it when I first got this bag, but now I'm looking at this. You can see this first link here. There is actually a little gap. You see this little gap here? You find it at this link and on the other end of the chain when it's attaching to the toggle. So these are the only two links I could find visible gap to their closure. When you carry the bag crossbody, these two links are going to be pressed against the grommets. They're going to experience a lot of pressures as you add more items and weight to the bag. So I think these are probably the two weakest links in a chain, and if any breakage were to happen, it'll likely happen here. The rest of the chain links, on the other hand, are very well connected and carefully closed. I mean, some of them even look like they're soldered closed, so I can tell they're not going to break. They're for sure gonna last for a long time. But these two links, I'm just gonna have to come back and check on them from time to time. One more thing to point out about the dainty chain is because when I carry this bag crossbody, I usually wear 2 to 3 hours at a time. So when you have 2.5 pounds of weight carried by this thin metal chain that's pressed on your shoulder, it's gonna feel heavier than it really is over time. And I've only used this bag in the winter when my thick winter coat adds a layer of cushion to my shoulder. So I don't feel any digging or discomfort, like I only feel the weight. But I'm not sure come summertime with thinner clothes without a layer of cushion will feel much different. I mean, that goes the same with any bag with thin straps, right? So I'll probably give you another update when the summertime comes. As far as this two-way zipper goes, I find it's the easiest to do when you just pull everything to one side. I mean, you can still use both hands to operate, but I think I'm just kind of lazy and I think it's faster if I just pull everything to one side. The kind of material that's in contact with the bag is definitely going to have an effect on the wear and tear over time. So lastly, I'm just gonna show you the kind of clothes I was wearing when I was using this bag. I wear denim shirts, cotton hoodie, and jeans all the time, and some of the material can feel kind of rough. I have a lot of cardigan with these nubby textures, so it looks kind of rugged, and they do feel kind of rough sometimes too. And I've been wearing this winter jacket a lot. This one is shirting, so it's actually quite soft on the exterior and interior. So I feel safe to wear this jacket with this bag. However, the zipper is actually kind of rough. What I do is when I wear this jacket with this purse, I would usually zip up the jacket to make sure the zipper isn't exposed to scratch any part of the bag. So this is just to show you after 3 months of the bag constantly rubbing against with these kind of fabric, like it seems to be hold up together well. So final thoughts. I'm really happy with this bag, starting with the look. The gold and black caviar leather is a beautiful combination. It's great for every day and even special events. It matches easily with any wardrobe. The leather is durable, the chain strap is dainty but strong, and the size holds majority of personal items. I mean, the overall sheen of the leather is still the same, just like the first day I got it, and I don't see any scratches anywhere. And I wasn't super careful with this bag either. Like I said, it was my everyday bag, and look at the back here. The leather is still very shiny. Yeah, no scratches, and the bottom looks perfect. And I did use this like I said, every day, and then when I go out to lunches or dinner, I would just leave it on a dinner table. So, and the trimming still held together great, even though like the bag was holding a lot of items in there. It was kind of heavy at times, so I don't see any stitchings undone. So again, it's only been 3 months. So, but so far it's holding up great, and I'm still very happy with this bag. And I do find this chain like really, the top handle chains are really easy to use. They're very comfortable to hold. Although hefty price, but compared to other Chanel purses with similar size and functionality, I do think it's actually kind of fair. So I don't know if you guys know, but some of these roundish bags, they tend to roll itself upside down from time to time. But this bag, however, I think it has a little strip of leather on the bottom, make it kind of flat. It did roll upside down once or twice in the past 90 days, but I have to say, compared to my other roundish bags, this one is the most stable actually. As far as color bag goes, I am very happy I picked the black and gold combination, because they have other color combination available on a day when I went and pick up this bag. But I'm just not a person that is able to match my wardrobe well with like a color bag that's other than black. So I figure, okay, I better just go with the safe route, just get the black and gold combination. There are a few times I would remove the strap and then just carry the bag like a hand purse, right? And I got many compliments, and I think it's very comfortable to carry the strap. These handles are very flexible, so it's, you know, very comfortable to carry. There's no issue here, and I really love the look. I think it looks more sophisticated without the shoulder strap too. So for the price of one, you could actually get 2 kinds of looks out of this bag. One thing to remember, this bag's natural opening is narrow, so if you wear jewelry, you have to be more careful as you reach for things in the bag. Also, you definitely want to use an SOG that's robust and scratch resistant, because I've definitely scratched my Louis Vuitton key pouch against the zipper a few times. But I wasn't worried because I just feel like this Louis Vuitton key pouch is indestructible. So this wraps up my 2-month review of this mini black bag. I hope you liked the video, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I hope to see you back soon. Bye!